your mouth, or I'll sit on you. The word is out, better treat me right, 'cause I'm the king of cellulite. Ham on whole wheat, alright. My zippers bust, my buckles break. I'm too much man for you to take. The pavement cracks when I fall down. I've got more chins than Chinatown. But I never used a phone booth, and I never seen my toes. When I'm going to the movies, I take up 7 rows because I'm fat, I'm fat. Come on, really fat. You know I'm fat, I'm fat. You know it, really fat. You know I'm fat, I'm fat. Come on, you know. Don't you call me pudgy, portly, or stout, 'cause tell me once again, who's fat? When I walk out to get my mail, it measures on the Richter scale. Down at the beach, I'm a lucky man. I'm the only one who gets a tan. If I have one more pie a la mode, I'm gonna need my own zip code. When you only have seconds, I'm having 23rds. When I go to get my shoe shine, I gotta take their word because I'm fat, I'm fat. Come on, really fat. You know I'm fat, I'm fat. You know it, really fat. You know I'm fat, I'm fat. You know it, you know. And my shadow weighs 42 pounds. Let me tell you once again, who's fat? If you see me coming your way, better give me plenty space. If I tell you that I'm hungry, then won't you feed my face? Because I'm fat, I'm fat. Come on, really fat. You know I'm fat, I'm fat. You know it, really fat. You know I'm fat, I'm fat. You know it, you know. When I sit around the house, I really sit around the house. You know I'm fat, I'm fat. Come on, really fat. You know I'm fat, I'm fat. You know it, you know it, you know. You know, you know. Come on, and you know all by myself I'm a crowd. Let me tell you once again, you know I'm huge, I'm fat. You know it, really fat. You know I'm fat, you know. Really, really fat. You know I'm fat, I'm fat. You know it, you know. And the whole world knows I'm fat, and I'm proud just to tell me once again, who's fat?
I apologize for nothing.